White opens with, "Hey, baby," straight out of the suggestive gambit. Winky face. Baby. Everything screams, "I have plans." It's a standard book move in teen texting theory. Doesn't gain an advantage yet, but it sets the tone. Black replies, "Hey." No emoji, no baby, no nothing. This is the dry defense, super safe but completely passive. It neither accepts nor rejects the flirt, just develops a pawn and waits. We'll call this a good move, solid, but zero creativity. White continues, "Yeah, are your parents going to be around?" Now we're getting serious. This is a full send into the no supervision attack. In text chess, asking about parents, Chalk's trying to remove the last defending piece from around the king. Very direct, very suspicious. From a wholesome standpoint, this is a mistake, but from pure intentions of chaos, it's actually a great move. Black plays back, "No, we can do whatever we want." And there it is. Black immediately castles on the dark side. The wink emoji confirms every evil plan White had in mind. This is a great move tactically, and probably the best move if your goal is maximum degeneracy. The evaluation bar swings massively in Black's favor here. White, revealing their true nature, drops. OMG, so we can play hide-and-seek through the whole house? Plot twist of the century. This is the childlike innocence gambit. We all thought this was going somewhere R-rated, but White just wants extended recess. From the perspective of the audience, this is an absolute brilliant sacrifice. They give up all riz and instantly gain plus 110 in wholesomeness and safety. Black's entire "we can do whatever we want" attack evaporates. Finally, Black collapses joyfully. "Yes, OMG, I'm so excited, I love you." Black resigns any attempt at being smooth and fully commits to the hide-and-seek lifestyle. This is a great move that transforms a cursed position into pure serotonin. They accept White's terms, drop the act, and lock in the W for both sides. Verdict: what looked like a suspicious late-night attack turns into a double brilliant sacrifice of riz in favor of running around the house like 6-year-olds. The game ends in a wholesome checkmate against everyone's expectations. White opens with, "I need to tell you something." Classic anxiety gambit. This is the "we need to talk" of texting, instantly raising the stakes and the heart rate. Strong psychological pressure, zero information. Definitely a great move for creating tension. Black mirrors with, "and I need to tell you something." This is a perfect counterpin. Same wording, same energy. By matching White's move, Black drags the position into pure chaos. Now both sides are scared. It's a risky but powerful excellent move. The evaluation bar is dead equal, but the drama bar is maxed out. White commits. "Michael broke up with me for some bitch." Here comes the victim opening. White throws the full sob story on the board, complete with sad face. The idea is simple. Gain sympathy, secure emotional support, maybe even form an alliance against this mysterious bitch. Strategically, this is a good move, if you're sure who you're talking to. Black drops the nuclear bomb. "I'm that bitch." And with that, Black plays the revealed traitor sacrifice. This is beyond a normal move. This is a brilliant sacrifice. She casually admits she's the final boss of the story, giving up any chance at being liked in exchange for completely obliterating White's morale. The board explodes, the audience gasps. Michael is somewhere enjoying the show. White, with nothing left, responds, "Run." No emoji, no explanation, just a single command. This is the emergency resignation checkmating pattern. White realizes they're texting the final boss and doesn't even try to fight. They simply advise the audience what we should do. Short, cinematic, and absolutely a great move to end the game with style. Verdict: Black wins by "I'm that bitch." Brilliant sacrifice, but White secures moral high ground and narrator sympathy. On the scoreboard, it's mate for White. In the group chat recap, Michael's the one getting roasted. White opens with, "Hey babe, ready for tonight?" We're gonna HV so much fun, can't wait. Can't believe it'll be your first time. This is the heavily implied degeneracy gambit. Zero context, maximum sus. The wink emoji plus your first time instantly makes any parent's blood pressure hit 300. From a pure text chess standpoint, it's a good move for Riz, but positionally, it's a blunder because he has no idea who's actually reading. Black reveals, "Hello, Mike. This is Lily's father. I don't think I approve of this fun activity." And we have the parental reveal sacrifice. Father steps out of the shadows like a final boss and instantly takes control of the board. Calm, formal, quoted fun. This is psychological check. An absolute excellent move, the evaluation bar slams to 5 for White. White, instead of resigning like a normal human, responds, "Oh, don't worry, sir, you can come along. You can even join in if you like." This is not just a mistake. This is a criminal move. White attempts the invite to join counter gambit, which in any universe reads horribly out of context. He thinks he's being reassuring, but he's actually sacrificing his social life, reputation, and maybe legal future in one go. Full-on blunder. Black detonates. "You sick and perverse boy, stay away from my daughter." This is the all-caps checkmate. Father brings out the queen, rook, bishop, and 5 exclamation marks at once. There is no coming back from this. Every square around White's king is on fire. A textbook great move that converts White's blunder into instant victory. Finally, White squeaks out, "But sir, what's so sick and perverse about laser tag?" Plot twist. This entire game was about running around with plastic guns in a dark room. White attempts the innocence reveal defense, but it's way too late. After that previous move, no one is believing him. At best, this is an incorrect move. Doesn't help, doesn't save him, just makes the replay funnier. Verdict: Black wins by parental rage checkmate on move 4. White had a winning position if he'd just said, "We're going to play laser tag" on move 1, but instead chose the "My FBI agent is taking screenshots" line. Deserved loss. White opens with, "Do you think I should tell him tonight at the party?" We start with the nervous confession gambit. White clearly wants to confess feelings, but is too scared to move their queen directly, so they ask for advice instead. Strong emotional pressure, but still vague. This is a good move, safe, but not winning yet. Black replies, "Tell who what?" Textbook clarification. Defense: Black keeps the position flexible, forces White to reveal their full intentions, and buys time. No risk, no commitment. We'll call this a book move, standard and solid. White continues, "Come on, you know I've been trying to tell your brother I love him." And there it is. White shoves the queen straight into the center. This is an excellent move emotionally, direct, honest, and finally names the target. But there's a hidden tactical issue. We're texting his sister, so any message here is basically going straight onto the family group chat scoreboard. Black instantly punishes with, "You just did." Absolutely ruthless. This is the reveal check. In one sentence, Black turns themselves from therapist into courier and tells White, "Congrats, you've confessed. No takebacks." The smiley face is disrespectful seasoning. This is a great move, gaining a huge advantage in one shot. White, panicking, asks, "I did?" This is the blunder of realization. Instead of damage control, please don't tell him, White just stands there in disbelief while the attack continues. Zero defense, zero counterplay. Straight up mistake that gives Black free tempo. Black finishes with, "My sister is in the shower right now, but she'll be ready in a minute. Want me to ask her anything else?" This is a brilliant sacrifice. Black casually reveals that they are actually the brother and his sister is the one in the shower. So White hasn't been texting the wing woman at all. They've been confessing straight to the crush. Identity swap checkmate. There is no reply that saves this position. White's king is naked on the board. Verdict: Black wins by accidental direct confession, checkmate. White wanted help talking to the brother and instead told the brother everything in writing. Efficient, brutal, and honestly, low-key helpful. White opens with, "Hey buddy, I'm at a strip club, come here." We start with the degenerate invitation gambit. No hello, no context, just straight to, "I am somewhere sinful, pull up." Among gooners, this is a good move, but in normal society it's already an incorrect move, doesn't improve your life, only your future regrets. Black defends, "Sorry, I can't, I have a GF now." Beautiful stuff. This is the loyalty defense, instantly placing a knight right in front of temptation. Black protects his king, relationship, and refuses to develop any side pieces. Objectively, this is an excellent move. White, refusing to accept reality, plays, "Well, if you come down here, it will be quality time, your GF." And here comes the toxic friend attack. White tries the technicality tactic. If the girlfriend is technically present, it's not cheating, right? This is a moral blunder and a social great move only if your goal is to speed run ex-best friend status. Black responds with, "This is the purest form of the confusion check. No words, just punctuation and disappointment." It neither accepts nor declines, but shows the evaluation bar swinging violently. We mark this as a good move. Keeps options open while screaming internally. White reveals the horror. She's on the stage and man is she fine. And there it is. White plays the nuclear revelation sacrifice, openly admits that the girlfriend is, in fact, an employee on stage. Any hope Black had of ignorance is gone. This is a brilliant sacrifice for comedy, but a blunder for their friendship. He just forked Black's trust and sanity in one move. Black collapses with FML. Final move, the existential resignation. No comeback, no denial, just accepting that life queued up the worst possible DLC. It's a good move because there's literally nothing else to play. Every other line loses by force. Verdict, White wins by "Your girlfriend works here, checkmate, but at the cost of his soul and probably his friend." Black loses the game, the day, and possibly his relationship, all because his boy couldn't keep his phone in his pocket. White opens with, "So how was the date last night, bro?" We start with the post-game interview gambit. White just wants the match report, classic boy-to-boy debrief. Safe, friendly, zero risk. That's a good move. White immediately follows up with, "Did you score?" And there it is, the horny engine evaluation. White skips all positional details and goes straight for what was the final result on the board. A bit crude, but normal bro behavior. We'll grade it an incorrect move. Doesn't really help the position, but doesn't hurt either. Black answers, "Not quite. First date we went to dinner and then walked her home." Textbook gentleman defense. He calmly explains the slow, classical approach. Develop pieces, no early queen sortie. Very respectable, solid good move. Evaluation bar still around equal. Then Black plays, "Then I killed her in the woods outside her house and left." And this is not just a blunder, this is a criminal move. We've discovered the autocorrect homicide gambit. One typo, and suddenly you've skipped every stage of the relationship and gone straight to a Netflix documentary. From equal to in one message. Absolute blunder. White tries to stay composed. Killing her seems a bit harsh. Did she order the lobster and filet mignon at dinner or something? This is the sarcastic counterplay. Instead of panicking, White treats it like a joke and even asks what she ordered, which is wild. He keeps the convo going while low-key checking if his friend is a menace. That's a great move for comedy and damage control. Black finally fixes it. Kissed WTF. Here comes the correction check. Black slams the edit button in all caps, sacrificing any remaining dignity to clarify he is not, in fact, a felon, just a victim of autocorrect and fat thumbs. This is an excellent move, He loses style points, but saves the entire game and his future in court. Verdict. Autocorrect attempts a forced mate in one on Black's reputation, but with a last-second correction, he wriggles out into a messy, perpetual check of embarrassment. White wins the banter. Black avoids prison. Balanced outcome. White opens with, Kelly, I want him so bad. We begin with the wrong chat gambit. White thinks she's messaging her friend Kelly, fully unloading the down bad energy with extra G's and N's. This is already a mistake because any time you're typing, I want him so bad, you should triple-check the name at the top. Black, who is not Kelly, replies, Want who so bad? Cold, calm, evil. This is the information trap. Instead of saying wrong person, Black pretends to be confused and invites White to hang her own queen. A sneaky, excellent move. White walks right into it. Chris, obviously. Who else? But he doesn't like me. This is the full self-exposed sacrifice. She confesses the crush to the crush and even adds bonus insecurity at the end. From a romantic perspective, it's kind of a brilliant sacrifice, if Black has a heart. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Black plays, I do like you, Trish. We should chill sometime. Absolute menace behavior. This is the fake hope attack. He dangles everything she wants right in front of her face. Validation, smiley, we should chill. The evaluation bar rockets to +10 for White emotionally, but only because she doesn't know this is actually a poisoned pawn. On the engine, this is a criminal move. White takes the bait. OMG, Chris. Wait, really? Pure happiness, zero defense. She fully believes she's just achieved checkmate in love. Unfortunately, this is an inaccuracy. She forgot to ask if her opponent is a troll. Black reveals his true colors. No, I was totally kidding. Don't text me. And there it is. Heartbreak checkmate. In one message, he sacrifices sportsmanship, decency, and karma to completely annihilate White's position. This is technically a great move in terms of brutality, but in moral rating, it's a max-level blunder for his soul. White loses by trusting a menace mate, but honestly, she played with more courage than Black the entire game. She might be down on the scoreboard, but the comment section is +100 in her favor. White opens with, Yo, someone changed all my contact names, who is this? We start with the amnesia gambit. White's entire phone is cooked, and he's trying to re-identify his pieces. Totally reasonable, zero suspicion yet. This is a good move. Black replies, This is your girlfriend. Instant identity, reveal defense. Black plants the queen right in the center. You are speaking to your main piece. Clear, firm, and giving White a chance to play it safe. This is an excellent move. If White doesn't immediately blunder, White does not disappoint. Oh hey Maggie. Spectacular. This is the name-guess blunder. Instead of saying, oh hey babe, like a normal survivor, White decides to speed-run self-destruction and picks the wrong girl out of his entire roster. The smiley face is just adding insult to his own injury. Absolute blunder. Realizing mid-game he's cooked, White tries to correct or Jane. And this is where we move from blunder into criminal move. He doesn't even stick with one lie. He just reveals that there are multiple possible queens on this board. This is the multi-name gambit, which only exists in puzzle books under the section How to Lose in 2 Moves. Black strikes back with, This is Kathy, who are these Jane and Maggie PPL? Full caps, government name, and 3 question marks. This is a tactical fork on White's king, queen, and future. She exposes the entire position and threatens immediate mate plus breakup. That's a great move, gaining a huge advantage in one message. White's final effort. This is not a move. This is a resignation with extra dots. No explanation, no counterattack, just watching his elo drop in real time. At best, this is an incorrect move. At worst, it's emotional checkmate. Verdict. Black wins by wrong name double blunder, checkmate, on move 4. White had a simple best move. oh hey babe, and instead chose to play bullet chess with 3 girlfriends at once. Deserved loss, spectacular content.